What's up, YouTube? This is Apocalypse Too Raw for TV. I know a lot of y'all are probably like, man, another GOAT video. I look, man, I gotta talk about what's out there. You know, I try to do a balance of informative videos, but at the same time, I know what people, the sports world talks about. So if it's trending, that's the culture we live in, man. I'm sorry. So Cheryl Miller, Hall of Fame basketball player, not just women's basketball player, Hall of Fame basketball player, recently appeared on the Mark Jackson show. And she was asked by Mark Jackson her opinion on the ongoing GOAT debate between Michael Jordan and LeBron James. And she said, quote, "You know what? It's in 1A, it's a 1A and 1B, and it flips for me. Michael Jordan, what he did and where he took the game, it was obvious. There was a game and there was Mike. So it's a sentimental favorite. You know, it's definitely Mike." But then she talked about LeBron's ability to win championships with multiple teams, 3 different teams. She said, quote, "After Chicago, that was pretty much it. And I don't mean it in a bad way, but after Chicago, but LeBron, he bounced around. I mean, who does that? Who leaves Chicago, bounces down, takes heat. The first time they didn't win it, but wins in Miami and decides to take his talents back to Cleveland and then win a title and bounce to LA and then win a title. Mike, love him. But after Chicago, it's crickets." That's a strong argument for LeBron. This is the issue I have with that, and I want to be very respectful because Cheryl Miller is an all-time great. I don't want to say anything disrespectful about her or her opinion. She's entitled to her opinion, but I think that's a pretty weak argument. Okay, I saw someone, Apex Jones, posted a link on X. Someone making a very good point about the hypocrisy of LeBron fans. Okay, this, and I'm going to use that example that YouTube, I can't remember his name right now. So the 3 championships, the championships, 3 different teams. So if that's the case, then should Robert Horry be in the Hall of Fame? Because he won championships with 3 different teams, right? The Rockets, the Lakers, and the Spurs. But then you would counter that, well, he played with a lot of great talent. Well, so did LeBron. So did LeBron James. And this is what aggravates me. The exclusion of the Hall of Famers that he played with and All-Stars in these conversations. Because LeBron fans love to remind us that Michael Jordan had Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman and European Basketball Hall of Famer, International Hall of Famer Tony Kukoc. Fine, he did. But those players outside of Scottie Pippen are not top 50 all-time players. And Scottie's barely scratching the surface in top 50 now. Okay? Scottie Pippen, unlike Dwayne Wade, did not lead a team to a championship. Okay? Dennis Rodman, while a phenomenal player, was offensively limited. You can't say that about Kevin Love. And Kevin Love was playing and began playing in an era that was conducive to offense. So when you look at the 3 finals runs, sure, he did have 3 championship runs with 3 different teams. But he played with Anthony Davis, who was the best big man in basketball at that time in the bubble in 2020. He played with Dwayne Wade, who already won a championship in 2006 without LeBron James. And it was Wade who had to augment his game to fit into the system. It was Wade who showed LeBron James how to win. And Kyrie Irving didn't ask him to come there, but he saw Kyrie Irving there, came back to Cleveland, made trades via the free agency, because free agency was LeBron James' best friend. Michael Jordan didn't have to utilize free agency. Michael Jordan used what was given to him and won those championships. He used what was given to him. Now, did he make some maybe quasi-suggestions to Jerry Krause? Maybe to a certain extent. But he didn't. He was not this advocate. He was not aggressively campaigning for people to play. And let's not forget, LeBron James tried to play with Chris Paul. He tried to play with a lot of other players. He's trying to campaign right now for Stephen Curry. And then the media, if somehow he did play with Steph Curry, would find some way to only give LeBron James praise if he won a championship. And by the way, unlike LeBron James, Michael Jordan didn't run when he couldn't beat the bad boy Pistons. The big 3 in Boston made LeBron James rage quit in 2010. He quit the franchise. That should be a knock against him. And by the way, before I end this video, why in the world is the GOAT debate limited to those 2? Where's Wilt Chamberlain? Where's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Honestly, you could even make the argument Magic Johnson should be in this conversation. But it is what it is, man. I respect Cheryl Miller, but that's not, come on, man. In this era of free agency, I respect the players that stick with the franchise that they were drafted by and playing the hand that basically making best of the hand that was dealt to them. That's why we have such high regard for Dominique Wilkins. He didn't win a championship, never appeared in the NBA Finals. But he did what he had to do. LeBron, it is what it is, man. Man, that's all I got to say about it. Tell me what you guys think.